July is often a wild card, and we saw the rain today. Thankfully, tomorrow is going to be mainly dry, but we do want to alert you about the potential for severe weather this evening. Right now, we have heavy thunderstorms southeast and also west of Toledo. These ones are not severe just yet, and we are looking at Sylvania and Highland Meadows totally dry at the present, but that's likely to change within the next several hours. Here's some downpours of rain between Fremont, Port Clinton, and Sandusky. Those bright shades of orange and red indicate where the rain is coming down heavily. Also, Findlay and parts of Hancock County getting dumped on right now. Rain is pushing in from the west, moving into Lenawee County and also Fulton County, seeing some rain activity. Now, the best threat for strong to severe storms, that is still several hours away as we monitor a low pressure storm system situated over northern Illinois. And as that sweeps into the Great Lakes region, it's going to come along with some potentially severe weather. We've got Chief Meteorologist Chris Vickers to break down the impacts that could come along with some of those storms. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, John, really anything on the table at this point this evening. Not only gusty winds, some large hail, but also with the twist that we're seeing in the atmosphere, the potential is we could have multiple rotating thunderstorms and hence an elevated risk of some tornadoes that could be possible, especially as we get close to or not, if not after dark. So we'll keep that in mind for the risk of some strong storms that will come into the area as we go into the evening tonight. Some downpours also could bring some torrential rainfall that would be into the area. So where the storms are developing now, they're out there towards Chicago, and over the next 1 to 2 hours, some really strong storms going to develop across northern Illinois. Eventually, there's going to be a corridor, though, across northern Indiana and into northwest Ohio, where not only some strong storms will be possible, but a few rotating storms, which will carry that tornado risk across northern Indiana and into northwest Ohio. So some of the risks that you're going to be expected to see tonight, especially as we go through the evening tonight, through about midnight, will be some gusty winds, some heavier rain, and the risk of a couple storms that could produce some tornadoes. We'll have a full look at your hour-by-hour forecast. We've got meteorologist John Birchfield on par with that. And John, take us through the timing of the storms, just as important when it begins, but also when it comes to an end.
Yeah, Chris, several hours away from seeing some of those storm-related impacts. Here's a look ahead to the hour-by-hour timing at 9 p.m. around sunset. Severe storm risk rolling on through. Some of those storms could contain rotation in addition to heavy rain, gusty winds, and some hail as well. By 11 p.m., you'll notice those storms pushing off towards the lake shore. Sandusky down towards Norwalk seeing the storms. However, by 11 o'clock, Toledo Metro should be mainly in the clear. After midnight, those storms continue to progress over Lake Erie. And overnight tonight, we are likely to see some gradually drying conditions. What about that Dana open forecast tomorrow? It'll be a mainly dry and partly sunny day. We could see a brief redevelopment of some isolated thunder showers, but most of the day should be able to get in their Gulf without any worries weather related. Isolated storms in the afternoon, mainly dry, partly sunny conditions, and 85 degrees on the board. The afternoon actually should be fairly pleasant, although with that sunshine and warmth could fuel an isolated storm or two late in the day. 10-day forecast as we head towards the weekend. The unsettled weather continues Saturday. It's not going to be a washout by any stretch, but we'll keep a close eye for some thunderstorm activity. Sunday likely to ring in the weekend with some dry weather, 87 degrees. Could see a storm chance renewed on Monday. Quiet weather continues into Tuesday and Wednesday, and then that unsettled stormy weather returns for the latter half of the week into next weekend, feeling warm and muggy with storm chances returning.